Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. This is show you a little bit more. The subject of the moment seems to be what people are talking about, and all the cracked pistons and problems. This is what I'm talking about, right? Risk of contamination. So cracked pistons caused by injectors and wrong combustion sort of thing, you know. So injectors that are old and worn out, chips and tunes that aren't right. And when I say contamination, it could be you could have water in your fuel that's done damage to the injectors in the last short period of time, few thousand Ks. Other contamination, including injectors being R&R'd. And this is the sort of thing we see. So here what they do, they bend the fuel pipes. Right there, I'm pressing that down to try and align it. That is just doesn't, you know, it doesn't want to go down. It just, we call it a jack in the box, right? With the next one, same deal, you know, we'll pull that nut back, right? It's like, you know what I mean? Same deal on all of them, right? It just, you got to push it down to bend it into place. So they're all bent up. You can see the rear one, same deal. All right, sitting up. They're all sitting up because they've been bent. Someone's had the injectors out before. We won't go into that story. That's another story. But look, this vehicle's pretty clean. It's been cleaned up. You got your injector inlets right there. Look at all this rust and corrosion on these on the pipes. So banging around, you know, what's the chances you reckon something's going to get in those inlets? You know, all this dust. Normally a lot more debris in it than those nozzle seals, and when you lift those out, is that going to fall in the inlets of the injectors? It's all very risky stuff. We're replacing injectors on this one anyway, that's why we're not too fussed at the moment. Just thought we'd show you. Something else I want to show you as well. So this is to do with quite a few things, this video. So there's your bent fuel pipes. You can't do that. It's take the pipes off properly, people. Just stop it. You know, stop doing the wrong procedures. Just do it properly. Now, down underneath, people are going on about putting EGR blank plates in. It's not a blank plate unless it's a blank plate. If it's got a hole, it's a flow reduction plate. So don't be confused and talk about, do I get an engine light with a blank plate? Well, it's not a blank plate. That's why it's got a hole in it, so you don't get an engine light. There's a little bit of flow there. Works really well from what I've seen. Now, all this slip it in, the one with the slots and that. Look, I don't know what you mean. Let's get down there where it goes, right? So it goes down in there. There's your... Now, you've got the back of the timing cover at one side, and you've got the inlet manifold up at the other side. Where are you going to slip it in? You cannot get to it to slip it in. It's ridiculous. I don't know who's talking about slipping things in. Might be slipping in the wrong place, maybe at the other end. Yeah, you can slip it in there easy, but you're going to have problems if you slip it in there. You'll be one of the people going, well, I put a plane in and I got... Anyway, whatever. Down here, right? Have a good look. There's the studs and everything, right? Once you got it all loose, you just slip it back like that. There's just enough room. And you just put it in and sit it on the studs. Now, you're better off not having slots because then it'll just fall out. If you've got holes on it, just like the EGR cooler, it'll just go and sit on top of those studs. Happy days. Okay, so that's where it goes, down in there. Alright, hope somebody's got something out of this video. Don't bend fuel pipes. Don't let pigs work on your car. Risk and contamination's high. By the standard service, this is meant to happen every 40,000 Ks. And it's been admitted by Mr. T, people that work there, whatever. And we've seen it flat out that this is what they do. They bend the pipes. That's how they do it quick. They've got to get the job done quick, right? I'm sure they don't all do it, but some of them are doing it. Most of them, some of them, whatever, whichever way you want to take it, right? We've got plenty of examples of it. All right, guys, hope that's helped. See ya.